lot of it is like autism influencers. I'm talking about mainly white, late diagnosed autistic women who I think they absolutely deserve a place in the community, don't get me wrong. But when you're monetizing content that spreads misinformation and ignores intersectionality, you don't use your platform to uplift more marginalized people, like I think that's a problem. And unfortunately that's very common, but a lot of people, especially like the white people in the community, they don't like to see beyond their own privilege and they don't like their own privilege pointed out to them. So when you offer some information or education that goes beyond their whiteness, they don't want to accept that they actually have privilege. And a lot of them, I noticed, have BLM, ACAP in their bios, or land back, or they'll do a land acknowledgement in their bios, but then they'll go on to be racist and ignore intersectionality. And they also defend the white content creators because that's how they realized they were autistic or ADHD. And like when I was first starting out in my journey of like, what is autism? What is ADHD? Those are the first places I saw. And I'm like, oh yeah, I relate. But then the more I became involved in the community that was more centered around disability justice and mad liberation, I started to step away from that and really realize that this isn't representative of neurodivergence as a liberatory concept, right? So, for example, there's this one huge autistic content creator, and she spreads misinformation about personality disorders. And I'm like, you're not really a neurodivergent advocate if you shame neurodivergence. The fact that so many people don't want to recognize their privilege in the community shows that this community has really diverged from being a liberatory concept about disability justice and has become more about feeling accepted, which, don't get me wrong, that's important, but you're centering the self over the community.